All right, all right. In light of expired situations, as um, Carmine, the little Carmine would say from The Sopranos, um, this series between the Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets. I know it's only been one game. First, before I even get into this series, at game one, um, I'm looking at all the teams that are left now. See, you got OKC, Dallas, um, Minnesota, of course, Denver, and then on the other side, Boston so far, Indiana and the Knicks, and whoever is going to win that series between Cleveland, Ohio, between Cleveland and Orlando. And then you look at the teams that are gone. Not even just look at the teams that are gone. You look at what is left. I mean, not what is left, but what is gone now. There's no Giannis, no Dame, no Joel Embiid. Um, there's no Kevin Durant, no LeBron, no AD, no Devin Booker, no Kawhi, no Paul George, no Westbrook, no James Harden. Not even any more of a Zion. No Miami Heat, no Jimmy Butler, none of that. All that's done. All the superstars are shoot. Trying to think. Okay, the majority of the superstars are above the age of 30, with the exception of Giannis now. I think out of all the people I named, Giannis is the only one still in the 30. All the old superstars are Asian superstars are gone. And you know what? I like it. I really do. Because now we finally get a chance to see some of these youngins, up and coming ones, coming up. Trying to think, any older superstars or stars that still left? Probably Jokic and Kyrie. Because Kyrie's about 30 now. That's pretty much it. Think about it. Everybody else is young. I mean, Boston's still young. But anyways, man, well, again, you got some of the older ones on Minnesota. But anyways, I like this. We got some of these frauds, some of these whiners, some of these divas out of here, and hopefully we get to see some good basketball moving forward. And at this point, I really don't care who. Actually, I do care who wins, actually, because I know what happens if Boston wins. And then we had to hear this Jason Tatum BS. They was already trying to crown Jason Tatum 5 years ago before he really did anything. But anyways, despite that, we finally get to see some basketball and not these overinflated diva superstars anymore. But let me get into game one right quick. This series, I hope it goes 7. And the reason why I hope it goes 7, because these two teams are really competing. Now, I don't think it's going to go 7. This is why I don't think it's going to go 7. It might go 6. I don't think it's going to go 5, but it might go 6, if anything. I don't think it's going to be sweep either. The reason why I think it's going to go 6, if anything, Denver is showing the cracks. And you got to realize what they lost at first. No more Bruce Brown. There's no more even Jeff Green. Jeff Green was Asian, but he was very crucial. Those two were very crucial in last year's championship run for the Denver Nuggets. Defensively as well, especially defensively. Now that Bruce Brown is gone, and I think he's in Toronto, and I think Jeff Green is playing in Houston for now. I don't know if he signed a 1 year there. It's becoming a problem, and Denver's going to have to make some changes. Probably play to help Jokic out, because Jokic, man, Nas Reed, Gobert out there. They just throwing anybody out there, and it's tiring him down. So they're going to have to get DeAndre Jordan in there or something. Another issue I see for Denver is Jamal Murray's health. Yeah, he put 32 on the Lakers' hand and sent them home. But this game, I think either he's getting tired, which I don't think he is, too young. I think he's getting tired because that calf muscle. You only can rely on one leg so much before you just overdo that other leg. And I think that's starting to get to him. That's probably why he's not shooting too well. And it doesn't help when Minnesota, probably the second best defense in the league this year, is throwing everything at you. So that is slowly becoming a problem. And everybody else is going to have to step up. Now, as far as Minnesota's concerned, they right where they want to be. They really are. You got Anthony Edwards scoring 42. And then you have Nas Reed scoring 18. A role player. And Cat, he had a decent game, but he was in foul trouble. When you have that going on, Denver might be in trouble. What else I want to say? But I hope it does go 6. I really do. I think these are the two best teams in the West right now. I got to think about that for a minute. Yes, they are. I think Denver is probably a little bit more. I think Denver and maybe Minnesota just a tiny bit better than OKC. But we got to see what OKC does against Dallas, who actually has all their players. Tim Hardaway didn't play. I think he may be coming back. But anyways, they have all their core players with the exception of Tim Hardaway Jr. And Kyrie playing the way he's playing could be difficult for OKC, but we have to see. I personally don't think OKC is going to the finals this year. I think it's either the way it looks right now. It might be either it's going to be Minnesota or Denver. One of those two. The winner of this series will be getting to the finals. Play Boston. That's if Boston chokes and New York just plays out of their mind. But Minnesota get their first win in the conference semifinals in 20 years. 14 was the last time. Age 14 was the last time they did that. That's crazy. Anthony Edwards, he looks like the real deal. And Minnesota actually looks like a team. They look like a team compared to the other teams that got kicked out in the first round. A complete, well-oiled machine, which everybody was down on last year because they were thinking, why they trade all that for Rudy Gobert? But it looks like the perfect pick up was getting Mike Conley as well. And also, Anthony Edwards having more confidence in his abilities to play in the NBA, which is also has helped too. This is the third year in the playoffs so far since he's been there. So, it's only going to get better for Minnesota. But Minnesota's outlook looks great, but we'll have to see. Because I don't think they're going to win it this year. So, but anyways, that's all I want to say about this series so far at the game 1. We'll see what happens in game 2. I expect Denver to play a little bit differently. I expect Denver to actually win game 2. So we shall see. Tell me what you guys think.